What's up guys, Twitchy here, back with another channel update. This is August 2017, and yeah, I think it's been 1 year. I think I did my first channel update last year around this time. So I just wanted to touch bases with you guys and basically give you a channel update of how things are going. Channel, life, work, whatever update, that's kind of where it's at. So we'll start out with life, I guess, because, you know, without that, none of this would be possible. With the basic stuff of, as many of you know, we've been looking for a house. We're still looking for a house, and everybody's like, how hard is it to find a house? Well, there's a couple things involved here, and it's a little bit more difficult than just, hey, that house is kind of nice, let's live there. I actually have other motives in the purchase of the house, and that is, number one, my dad, you know, lives kind of far away now. He just moved kind of far away. I want to be able to have a place that my dad and his wife can come and visit and feel like they're at home. You know what I mean? So we need an extra room for bedroom for them to be able to stay in. The other thing is there's a few health problems, and when I say health problems, I mean, you know, it's knees, guys. We got bad knees. I mean, it's like everybody in my family has bad knees. So we got to kind of watch for stairs and things of that nature. I'm not that old yet, but I'm getting there. You know what I mean? Like I'm reaching what could be the midlife crisis range in my in my world. So, you know, when I buy a house, I want to live there for the rest of my life. I don't want it to be an issue later on down the road with the stairs either. So those are a couple like little things there. We want to make sure that, you know, my parents do a lot of camping. They got a camper. Well, my dad does a lot of camping, and his wife do, you know, a lot of camping, and they have a camper. We need a place that if they're coming up through and they want to go to Erie, say, you know, north, way north, that they have a place they can stop, they can pull the camper, they can spend the night, you know what I mean? So there's that. I would like to have another room set aside as a recording room. Now, that could be in a basement, it could be in an offside room, whatever. Just somewhere that I can set up to do some recording that I'm not bothering my wife. You know what I mean? Because right now, we got two recliners, we got two TVs, we sit in front of them, we play some games, we do that kind of stuff. And I don't like to record when she's here, only because I feel kind of awkward about that for some reason, and I can't really talk, like, I don't want to say as freely, like, I can say anything I can say in front of anyone, in front of my wife. It's just that I can't, like, there's a little bit of hesitation in me there for some reason. It's not, like, comfortable flow. I have a hard time with the mic anyway. But that, you know, that's kind of where it's at. And then I don't want to sit there and be like, would you be quiet, woman? So that, you know what I mean? Because that's just as mean, you know, like sit there and be quiet so I can record. You know, no, I don't want to do that. On the flip side of that, I don't want to be in recording every night away from my wife. You know what I mean? We have a really good relationship. We have a good gaming relationship too. So, I mean, you know, I want to come out and I want to play games with my wife, and I, you know, want to be able to sit beside her and play games and have fun. But 1 or 2 nights a week, you know, have a place where I could go and sit down and do some recording and not have to be, like, restricted in my time like I am right now. Like, right now, it's basically, I've got a 2-hour window on Saturdays where I can record, and, you know, I got some vacation time from work and stuff, and I'll take a day here or there with vacation time to catch up on a few other little things. And I'll do some recording then, or maybe I'll do a stream then, or do any of that kind of stuff. So those are the basic ulterior motives for the home. So, I mean, you're looking at like a 3-bedroom house now, or a nice 2-bedroom house with a basement, you know, that could be built in. So, you know, what we're looking for. And then on top of that, like, we're kind of private people, so I don't want to say that we're antisocial people. We're kind of private people. We like to have a little bit of breathing room space. You know what I mean? I don't want to be able to stick my head out the window and spit on the neighbor's house, or, you know, be looking out your kitchen window doing your dishes, staring at the next door neighbor looking out their kitchen window doing dishes. We like a little bit of privacy. So a lot of those things mix up into the house purchase. So that's where everybody's kind of like, we get it a lot. Like, Sarah, how hard is it to buy a house, guys? Like, seriously, tell me. There's houses on the market, but it's not what we want. It's not where we want to live forever. That's, you know, that's the kind of thing that we're looking for. So yeah, we guess we're being a little bit picky on our stuff, but there's a lot of things that go into that. So you'll probably hear in the next channel update 3 months from now that we're still looking for a house or doing whatever. And that's kind of where it's at. But, so, you know, that kind of goes in with the work thing. The work thing, is a pain in the butt. I mean, guys, I always say it. Everybody says the grass is greener on the other side. They don't like their jobs normally, or they like their jobs, they just don't like certain aspects of their jobs. They don't like the pay that they're getting, or they don't like this, or they don't like that. That's normal. I think that's everybody. And you look at somewhere else, and you look at, say, this place over here looks like it'd be a much better place to work. But once you start working there, it's the same things. Same, you know, you don't like this part of your job. You're not getting paid enough. I mean, you'll never hear people complain that they're getting paid too much money. You know what I mean? Most people don't think they get paid enough for what they do, and that's just kind of where it's at. So, you know, for me, my work thing is I can't complain too much. You know what I mean? My working environment, I think I said in a chat one day that I was in the 5th dimension of hell, or the 5th ring of hell. But that's drastic. That's a drastic overstatement. Does it have its problems? Yes. But, you know, like I said, any place is going to have its problems. Right now, I'm just happy I have a full-time job. I get vacation time. I get sick time. I've got health insurance, you know. The people outside of my direct department are really good to work with. Most of the people in my department are really good to work with. And then there's a few others out there who make absolutely no sense. I think that's normal, though, you know? You have the people that you can handle standing by the water cooler with and, you know, BSing with, and then you have the people that you would just prefer to go back to the Old West, lasso him with a freaking rope and drag him down the town street with the horse. But, you know, that's kind of where it's at. So that's enough of the, you know, the life stuff. Life's good. I mean, really, life's good. So let's talk about the recording and the YouTube thing and all that good stuff. So what's basically been going on with YouTube is I've stretched myself out a little bit. I've started doing a few different things. We've got, of course, Ark, which has been a huge part of the channel for me since it started. Actually, Ark was probably one of the first things that I recorded. I don't really know for sure though if it was like the absolute first thing that I recorded or not. So I'm gonna take a look here real quick and see if that's the case. If that was the first thing that I recorded, which I think it was though. I mean, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it was. So Ark. I still love Ark. I'm still playing Ark. I'm just not playing it in the quantity that I was. You know, I mean, I was on Ark almost every night. I was hammering on Ark like nobody's business. And there for about a year and a half, I played Ark like crazy. Now, I haven't been doing YouTube for a year and a half yet, but I was playing Ark well before I did YouTube. I mean, I was playing Ark like a madman. Still a great game. Still have a lot of fun doing it. But like I said, the amount of time that I'm spending on it is cutting back. And to be honest with you guys, that's due to a few things. Number one, I just don't have the time to grind on Ark as much as I did before. You know? Different responsibilities, different stuff going on. I just don't have the same amount of time to sit there and grind on Ark. Ark isn't going to go anywhere. I'm still going to play it. But like I said, it's going to be reduced down to 1 episode a week, period. That's about what it's been here for the last month or so anyway. And I'm going to play it, and I'm going to enjoy it, and I'm going to play it and enjoy it in my pace. And that's kind of where it's at. But I did start playing another game, which is a long time consuming game, go figure, which is Minecraft. So if you guys have noticed, I've started Minecraft on the channel. Minecraft has been, interesting. It's been, I don't know why I never got into it before. I think actually, like I said in one of the videos, like I think Ark opened the door for Minecraft. It's not anything like Ark except that you've got to survive and you build. You know what I mean? That's it. I mean, I think you can like, I haven't gotten that far, guys. But I think you can tame like horses and ride them around and stuff. So I mean, there are little things here and there. Basically, my main focus on the Minecraft is just right now been building, learning the game and building. I'm building a castle in a nice little area, and I think it's pretty cool. But you know, as far as like anything much more in depth than that, I'm really not doing that as of yet. Now, once I get through this little part of Minecraft that I'm doing, which is the building and the learning and the vanilla and stuff like that, it's very possible that I might go on to doing something else modded wise, which we'll get to that modded stuff and other things here in a bit. So yeah. Another thing that I started doing on the channel are basically single player games, playthroughs. So I did Remember Me, which I might end up redoing a couple episodes of Remember Me and getting it back on YouTube. Basically what had happened is I made 7 parts, right? And I got to part 7 and I started getting copyright claims on YouTube. So I ended up cutting the video and then cutting the video again and cutting the video again, cutting the video again. Didn't have much video left. Said screw it. Locked all of Remember Me up and put it on Twitch. Now, it's not getting any views on Twitch. Like, it is what it is. But it's there. So what I'm thinking about doing is going back in my save game and see if I can't replay that part 7. And basically take the music out or turn it all the way off during that section of the game. See if I can't start getting those uploaded again to YouTube. I'm having the same problem. I started playing Life is Strange. That's another single player game that I've been playing. A friend of mine bought it for me, wanted to see kind of what choices I would make and stuff. So I started playing it. I think we're up to part 4 coming out or 5 coming out. I mean, we're somewhere in that general area. Actually, yeah, we're probably at 5. Anyway, so I started playing some single player games, and that's been a lot of fun to do as well. And another thing that's been going on here with the channel as of late, and it's only been a little while, but I've actually been invited as a full-fledged member of the Voxel squad. It's like a card-carrying member of the Wu-Tang Clan. No, I'm joking. A full-fledged member of the Voxel squad, which has been really cool. I've been there kind of hanging out in the follower server and playing on some of the follower servers here for a little while. A big thank you for that goes out to actually Nika. She introduced me to everyone, and kind of it just kind of happened. You know, they actually asked me to, you know, they just kind of invited me to a voice chat and said, hey, we've been wanting to ask you for a while, but do you want to join up? So that was really cool. I agreed to that. I'm actually on their vanilla Minecraft server, still on the follower server, and I just finished up not too long ago the little tiny Arc Eternal series, probably only 8-9 episodes, since the server kind of went down, but that was on their follower server as well. So I'm having a really hard time talking today. So give me a second. I'm going to take a little bit of a sip of coffee here and help myself out. All right. So with the Voxel squad deal comes the possibility that in the future, I might actually start on the modded server that they have eventually, which is sponsored by Sticky Piston, which is really cool. The Voxel squad actually has a sponsorship. They have a server through Sticky Piston, and it's possible that I might be able to get to play on a sponsored server, which is really kind of cool to me. I didn't think that would be anything that would really ever happen. Like I would ever have any kind of ability to do that. So that's really cool. And I didn't have any plans of joining a group really per se, but I gotta tell you guys, it's been a heck of a lot of fun to be in with the group. Like there's a bunch of really nice people there, a bunch of funny people there, and it's been a lot of fun to play games. We've mostly played PUBG together, but I think we might stretch that out a little bit more. But it's definitely been fun. I mean, you know, Jay had popped into the Arc server a little bit here and there, but we never really played together until PUBG, so it's been a lot of fun, definitely. Well, guys, I'll tell you what, I have probably been rambling on and on and on forever now, but I just wanted to give you guys the basic update of where I am in life, where the channel is. Well, that was kind of the future of the channel, and there's a few other games coming up in the channel, guys, and a few games that I'm really excited about, so I'm going to talk for a little bit longer, actually. Games that are coming out that I'm really excited about Fortnite, which I just bought the founders for. The Fortnite, now it is going to be a free-to-play game sometime in 2018, but I did buy the founders. I played a few rounds. It's a lot of fun. Really, really, really reminds me of, like a Dead Island Orcs Must Die mashed together kind of deal. Mixed with some kind of building game, you know what I mean? Like, it's an interesting game, and it's probably going to hit the channel sometime after I get my bearings with it, and hopefully I would like to find some people to play with, because I really think that game in and of itself would be a ton of fun to play with a group of 4 people and just cut up and have fun. Another game I'm really excited about that's coming out really soon is Dauntless. Dauntless looks like, Dauntless is basically a Monster Hunter clone, and I'm sorry anyone who's like, no it's not, but yeah, it's pretty much Monster Hunter clone. And I loved Monster Hunter on the PS2, and on, you know, the Vita slash, blah, 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 blah. The heck was the other one called? PSP. So I loved Monster Hunter on the PSP and PlayStation 2. I'm really glad a clone of it's coming out. And it looks like it's going to be an actual good clone. But that's another game that's coming out free to play in 2018. Excited about that one, or not 2018, this year actually. Probably this or next month. Close. It's coming soon. To be able to play. So that's good. Another game I'm really excited about that's coming out soon-ish. Now this one, God only knows, but an actual Monster Hunter game is coming out for PlayStation and PC. Been forever, guys. I mean, it's been 15 years probably. So I'm really, really happy. Well, maybe only 12. Really happy that that's coming out. I will be buying that. I don't know if I'll be buying it for PC or PlayStation yet, but I can tell you right now it's on my list. It'll be purchased. Destiny 2. I know, like, there's probably people rolling their eyes right now, but Destiny 2 is another one that I'm excited about. And probably going to pick that up for PlayStation. I don't know, but I definitely want to play it, and I definitely want to try it out and see where we end up from there. Other things that'll be coming to the channel game-wise that are already out. I do want to play Subnautica. I do want to play Turing Test, because I think that's going to be an interesting little puzzle game. And I'm hoping to find some people to play some other games with, like Vermintide and jeez, there's so many. So many. Yeah. Yeah. And Dark and Light, it's another one I'm more than likely going to buy. I just don't know when. Another really cool thing with the tutorial stuff is the people who made Arc Server Manager have made a server manager for Dark and Light as well, because they share a lot of the same config, so I kind of figured it was coming. So there may be some Dark and Light server tutorials coming in the future here in the next few months. Don't know for sure. We'll have to see how it goes. I make no promises. But it's hopeful. Alright, so now that we've gotten that out of the way, I can talk forever. Ask anyone who knows me. But we need to cut this up, and I'm sure you guys are probably sick of me talking right now. So let me just say, guys, thank you very much. For those of you who have subscribed, it has been an amazing year for me. I can't even tell you. I mean, over 200 subs in under 2 years. Well, smack the crap out of my 100 subs in a year goal. Set myself the impossible, but not impossible goal of 1,000 by next May. We're going to try to get there. We're going to see what happens. I don't know, but you guys shocked the crap out of me this year, so let's see what happens. So let me say thank you guys insanely much, crazily much, a whole bunch of much for subbing, for leaving comments, for following me on Twitter. You know, I've seen some people from the channel on the Discord, the follower Discord. It's been nice to see them there. So thank you guys very much. I hope you guys have enjoyed the content. I really want to make this a community. I hope you guys, you know, leave me comments. I will comment you back. Let's chat. Let's have a talk. Let's be a community. Let's move forward, you know, do all that good stuff. And as always, guys, thank you very much for checking out this episode or video or channel update or whatever we want to call it. and I hope to see you around.